Hi, Unai.
Sorry.
Yeah. No rush, it's fine.
Okay, thank you.
No, that's okay.
Sorry. Good evening.
Hi, Unai. Could you start us off with team news if you can? Just any updates on anybody?
Good evening. They are not Onana and Barkley. They are not available. They are not Andres Garcia and Malen because they are not in the list. Jamal as well, he's not in the list. And another player they are in the squad. They are coming back after injured Pau Torres in the squad. Mings after he wasn't on Friday. Mati Cash and Kamara. Kamara, he was on Friday, but he's today or for tomorrow. On Friday he was in the bench, and for tomorrow could start playing as well minutes.
And just one more from me. In terms of learning the experience of when you were here last time in November, how much of a benefit is that for you this time around?
Always we are trying to analyze and to get information about each match we are playing with the players, about the difficulties we are facing. And Brugge, they show us why they are now here. When they beat us, they perform very well, and they deserve to win us in that moment. Of course, we are progressing. We are doing very good way in Champions League. We lost here, but even losing here, we got to be in the top 8. Just we achieved it in front Atalanta, and they were out in the top 8, and they were playing together, Atalanta and Brugge played fantastic 2 matches against Atalanta. They deserved to beat them. And now, for us, it's a very important match and round against Brugge. But we know their capacity, their potential. I know how competitive they are and how the confidence they can have, how they are doing this way in Champions League. And when we are analyzing them, we can watch them playing confidence, feeling strong. And it's a really good challenge for us to try to play against one team. They beat us, and to play against one team. They have experiences in Europe. They have experienced players as well. And it's a excited moment for the season to play in Champions League this round with Brugge and try to enjoy the way like we are doing.
Hi, Unai. Do you think that you can win the Champions League this season?
Sorry?
Do you think you can win the Champions League this season?
I am not thinking in it. I am focusing each match, each moment. And to win is the consequences. It's not the end, it's the consequences. And it's the process. And always I am building the process in my past and now, and I like to focus the process. If you are thinking there, you are losing the way, and maybe you are not getting there. It's better to get here and to go there.
Unai, do you think with all the players coming back, and obviously Marco and Marcus and other players getting match minutes under under their belts, that you're in a really good place to finish the season strongly? Do you think the best is yet to come from Aston Villa this season?
We will see. We will see it. It's a challenge. Of course, always we are trying to improve the team, the squad, add different qualities of the players. We added players with experiences in Europe and in this competition. And usually they are players, if they are playing in the highest level, they will help us a lot, but we will see it. Of course, the process they are doing, progressive adapting of us is going well, is as well getting better how we want to try to use them in our structure, defensively, offensively, because football is collectively. And then how we can help each player to play comfortable in our structure and to help us. But we are not going to get our objective through only individual players, individual skills. We are going to get our objective collectively, building our structure as strong as possible, and then with our structure, individual players, they can use and they can exploit their skills. And this is the challenge we have. Of course, it's my challenge, it's the club challenge, it's the players' challenge, and each one, they have their objective as well. And hopefully we can share together, getting in this process and in the next 3 months, our objective collectively, and then as well we can help individually the players to get their objective as well.
I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked John. For a couple of years now, well, I think we're all, appreciative of the work you've done with Villa. But you've said consistently, we're not contenders, we're not contenders, we're not contenders. A good week in the Premier League and you'll be near fourth. You're in the last 16 of the Champions League. You're in the last 8 of the FA Cup. When are you going to be contenders? When will you be contenders? Now, when you win this tie? When you get through to the semi-finals? Or when will that be?
It's not time. It's not time to think about it. It's time to focus this match. Because it depends tomorrow how we will do our next matches, the second leg. And it's not time to think about if we are better, we are worse, if we can get there or not. Now is the moment to practice playing each match 100% in our concentration and in our target as well. The target is tomorrow, 90 minutes. And we are getting tomorrow our target, try to win, try to be consistent defensively, try to dominate the match and impose our game plan, try to stop their tactical idea or the tactical game plan or individual skills. And of course, we knew when we played against them before about them, but now we know them better even than the last match we played here. And now we can understand why they are being successful this year in Champions League, because they are performing very well and they are competing very well. And this is the challenge we have. And to beat them, of course, is going to be a really difficult 2 matches facing against them. And focusing only tomorrow and trying to be concentrated and organized 90 minutes individually and collectively, and then to play football.
Unai, you've had a great deal of success as a coach in European football. You've won 4 trophies and gone to the later stages of competitions before. Why do you think European competition brings out your qualities as a coach so much?
Every experiences I had before is being very important, but the most important experience I can have now is with Aston Villa. And it's a new way, because my experiences can help a little bit, but not really relevant. Relevant is how we can compete now with our structure, with our players, with our capacity as a team and as a players. And then is try to build a strong structure in the club, a strong structure in the squad and strong structure on the field, with 11 players playing tactically like we want and like we think we can be stronger and we can play against every teams in Europe. And the experiences we can have is only to try to get balance and to play, trying to manage our emotion as well. Because now, of course, tomorrow is a key moment for the season. Tomorrow and the second leg in this competition, and we have to try to play, being responsible, being mature, and emotionally being strong as well.
Unai, what do you think is the single most important thing that you do differently this time to the last time you were here?
We have information about them, we have information about us. We play here in November and we are now in March. Of course, in the process we are doing, hopefully we can get better now. But to compete is one thing you have to do every match as you are playing. And we analyze the match we play here. They play fantastic football, but we didn't compete like usually I want to do. And of course, to be consistent competing is the most important. And to try to be focused and to get our objective collectively through our individual players and getting of them the best in their mentality, in their individual skills, in their combination on the field, in our tactical idea, defensive and offensively, is the key. And when we play here, we wouldn't compete like we weren't competing like I want to do. And of course, the players, they know, and we analyze why we didn't compete in that moment like hopefully we can do tomorrow. Firstly is, of course, knowing them better and trying to compete, stopping them collectively, the game plan, individually, and then trying to get the best of us in our structure, in our game plan, in our structure as well, feeling comfortable each player in their position, and then play football is the next step tomorrow. Play football and try to do all our best as well, being motivated, being excited, getting balance emotionally, and playing as well, hopefully good football.
Marco Asensio has obviously got a lot of experience in this competition. How key is that going to be for you, not just tomorrow, but for the return leg as well? How much can he help?
It's a challenge. It's a challenge for us, a challenge for him. We are going to see tomorrow as well how we can compete with the new players we have, how they are adapting quick in our structure tactically, because tomorrow we will need the defense to be strong. And we will need tomorrow as well, when we are with the ball, try to keep strong, dominating the match like usually we want to do. But our challenge, of course, is through the players we have, Asensio, Rashford, and other players we have, and playing away. Our result, the last 2 matches we played away, we lost 9. And we won 3. Of course, it's not very good result we achieved. But getting balance, we are feeling very strong at home. We played 23 matches and we lost 2 only in this season. And we lost in the Premier League against Arsenal in August, and we lost against Crystal Palace in Carabao Cup. Of course, we are feeling strong and we are feeling consistent at home, but we are not feeling consistent away. And in this competition, we won young boys, we lost Bruges, we won Leipzig, and we lost Monaco, 2-2. It's a good balance, enough balance for the competition. Yes, of course, because we got to be in the top 8. But tomorrow we have to do something better away, and we have to compete better than we did, and we have to be stronger in our consistency than we did before here in Bruges and as well in Monaco. And hopefully we can feel tomorrow strong as well and comfortable playing, trying to face them with our capacity.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay, thank you. See you tomorrow.